Short intro as we go in last block of exercises, week 9 to 12. Frequency stays the same, every other day or two with a day rest between. This time we will do all the supersets 4 times, there will be only 3 of them in total. Moderate to high intensity with focus on slow and controlled movement. Adjust range of motion to your abilities. Increase the intensity with weight, reps, or position for bodyweight movements when you're comfortable. If you find some of the exercises are provoking the pain, regress them back to less weight or use the exercises from previous block. We will still be doing less volume on chest, back and especially shoulder exercises that are outside of this plan. After the plan is done, you can incorporate all these exercises in your weekly gym routine or keep doing them as a standalone workout once a week to keep the shoulders healthy. We're going to start with the light shoulder mobility. We'll need light bar or PVC pipe. If you don't have a pipe, you can always use rubber band. Bars should be long enough. Once we hinge in a hip and keep our elbow straight, we should be able to grab it by the sides. Make sure to keep the elbow straight during the whole warm-up. We're gonna start by standing tall and doing few rotations of the shoulder. Nice and easy. Relax, loosen up, rotate the shoulders back around 10 times. After this, go in a front rotation. Same thing, slow, controlled, around 10 reps. Here we want to loosen up in the neck and shoulders. After this, we're gonna keep the elbow straight, bring the bar overhead and push the head through the shoulders. Our goal here isn't to dislocate the shoulder, so go to your comfortable range of motion, maybe even few inches shy of full range. With time we can slowly try bringing the bar lower and lower behind. Go for few reps. Maybe you can try bringing the bar all the way down. Now again, don't grip it too hard. If we're struggling with this movement when the bar is behind, we can use the similar motion by sliding the bar closer to our back and down. Choose the one you can comfortably do, or you can do both of them. Nice and easy. Relax, loosen up. After this, we're gonna keep the arms straight and do the similar motion, except this time we're gonna go around the head. Choose one side around the head, pull on the opposite and relax in the middle. Go for around 4 repetitions on one side. We're not going all the way back. After 4 reps, reverse the movement. So go to your comfortable range of motion, maybe even few inches shy of full range. With next one, we're gonna focus on the external rotation of the shoulder. If you don't have a bar and you are doing this with the band, we're gonna do the same motion, except you're gonna be pulling the band from the outside. Hold the bar or pipe like a sword in front of you. Slowly drop it down on the side. Bring the elbow up. There should be 90-degree angle between your upper arm and trunk. Keep the elbow up high, grab the bar and pull it in while you externally rotate the shoulder. Our goal here isn't to dislocate the shoulder, so go to your comfortable range of motion. Hold for 5 seconds, slightly release and repeat. We're gonna do this one more time. So around 5 reps, a 5-second hold, relax and do the same thing on the opposite side. And again, same thing, 3 reps, 5 seconds hold. Easy, slow and controlled. Once we're done, we're gonna rest the bar. That's it for the shoulder mobility. We're gonna go into our workout. First superset, 2 exercises back to back. From equipment, we're going to need a cross cable set to a low position and handles as attachments. Start with lightweight. Also, we'll need a pull-up bar or something you can hang from. If you don't have pull-up bar, you can do the dips like we did in previous block. Start by holding the handles together in front of you and just around the belly button height. Initiate the movement by spreading the arms behind you, lifting overhead and closing in front to starting position. 11 more reps, 12 in total. Think of it like a butterfly stroke when swimming. Focus on the shoulder circumduction. Do the movement slow and controlled, don't rush. Keep the elbows slightly bent, do not hyperextend your arms. With time, increase the weight slightly. Chest up, core tight, no swing from the hip. If you have to swing from the hip, you have too heavy weight or your core is weak. Keep tight in the whole trunk. Control the movement and go to a full range of motion. Once finished, we go straight to second exercise, hanging scapular raises. Remember, if you don't have a pull-up bar, do assisted dips. Jump up to grab the bar and hang. Sink down with shoulders in a shrug. While keeping the elbow straight, pull yourself up only from the shoulder blades. 12 repetitions in total. Think of pushing the chest up when you do the pull. Pull only from scapulas. Don't bend the elbow, it's not a bicep exercise. Big squeeze, control the lift and control the drop. Go through the full range of motion. If you're struggling to accumulate 12 repetitions, start with lower count and increase every set, every session or every week. Keep the tension through the whole movement. Once you finish, rest for 60 seconds and repeat this set 3 more times with same rest times. We are doing 4 total supersets before moving to the next exercise. You can pause here and resume once you're ready for the next superset. For the second one, we will need bench with barbell and some heavier weight, minimum half of your body weight in kilos, and a lighter barbell with some weights or pair of lighter dumbbells. For the first exercise, grip wider than the hip. Elbows up, external rotation, overhead press and back. So, upright row, external rotation and overhead press in one movement. 10 repetitions. If you feel discomfort in the shoulder, use wider grip and lighter weight. Do not rush, control the weight. Start with light and slowly build up. It's not about lifting heavy. Shoulder and its stabilizers are small muscles and fatigue easily. In the beginning, you can separate the movement in 3 parts and with time make it as one consistent. Movement is a bit different with dumbbells since you have to go around the head. Try and see which one fits better for your range of motion. You would always choose one which doesn't promote the pain. Keep the grip wider than the hip. Bring the elbows up, externally rotate, press overhead and go back same way. Once finished, we are going to rest the weight on the ground and go into bench. Lay down, bar eyesight and hold the bar slightly wider than the shoulder. Rack the bar straight above the shoulder. Keep the elbow straight and push your shoulder blades into the bench. From there, push the bar up and protract your shoulder. Repeat 12 times. Do not bend the elbows through the movement. Keep your arms locked. Push the chest up when squeezing the shoulder blades. Do not rush. Be in charge of the weight. Press up as far as you can, similar like we did with scapular push-ups. Arms are locked since we are focusing only on the scapulas and the round muscle. Weight is straight above the shoulder, which gives us leverage to hold heavier weight for longer time. If you don't feel comfortable doing this, you can always do the decline scapular push-up from a previous block. Once you finish the superset, rest for 60 seconds and repeat it 3 more times. Remember to rest between supersets. You can pause here and resume once you're ready for the last one. For the last superset, we will need cables set to a low position and 2 ropes as attachments for the cable Y raises. 12 repetitions. If you don't have rope, you can use towel looped through the handle. If you have access to cross cables, we can also do the exercise with them. This variation will be slightly harder. For the second exercise, we will need handle and a cable set to a middle height. Let's start with the first one, 12 reps. Hold the handles as shown. Chest up, shoulders down, tight core. From starting position, keep the core tight and go into Y raise. If you do with the cross cables, grab them by opposite hands. Comfortable with, thumbs behind. Like with all exercises, start light and slowly increase the weight with time. Control the movement, especially when you go down. Doesn't matter what variation you use, always keep your core tight and chest up. With cross cables, it's going to be harder since we start from the bigger stretch in the shoulder and we have more tension since we pull the cables individually. Don't rush, be in charge. Focus on front shoulder and big squeeze when arms are overhead. When finished, go in the second exercise, single arm scapular row. Change the cable to chest height and attach a handle. Increase the weight to comfortable one. I can't tell you what's the right weight for you, start moderate and increase if needed. Go into split position, opposite leg and arm in front, core tight, chest up, slightly turn to side so that the handle is in front of the opposite shoulder and arm slightly across the chest. While keeping the arm straight, pull the cable and squeeze the shoulder blade, 10 repetitions each side. Don't bend or pull from the elbow. It's a scapular exercise, not a bicep one. Control the pull and release. Go through the full range of motion. Weight is going to dictate the intensity. You want to feel a good burn after the set, or be unable to pull with the full range of motion. Once done, same thing opposite side, 10 reps. Arms slightly across the chest to increase the stretch on the shoulder. Pull with minimum bend in the elbow. Remember, we don't want to use the bicep, it's a scapular movement. Scapular engagement is the key. Squeeze as hard as you can. Control the pull and release. Slow in a negative when rounding the shoulder to front. Try even getting lighter stretch. No rush, control the weight. Keep the core tight and chest up. No swing or twist from the hip. Control the movement and keep the tension through the full range of motion. When we finish the superset, we will take 60 seconds rest and repeat it 3 more times. After that, we are done with the workout. Tomorrow is a must rest day, and after that you can repeat the workout or rest for another day. Thanks for training, stay healthy and active. Cheers and goodbye.